Affirmative asylum. What kind of evidence will you and your attorney need to gather and present? I'm immigration attorney Christopher Gaston at the Gaston Law Firm in Stuart, Florida. We're going to continue our talk today about affirmative asylum, and we're going to talk about the evidence. There's a few pieces of primary evidence that will be necessary for an asylum case, or is usually presented in an asylum case. Now, I preface this, every case is different. Your case may be different than another asylum case. The evidence available in your case may be different, but in general, we're going to talk about the types of evidence that you and your attorney will need to present a viable asylum case. First, the most important piece of evidence, in my opinion, is going to be your personal statement or affidavit. This is where you tell the story, the account of the things that have happened to you and how they have created a credible fear and create a basis for asylum. I generally advise that this is done in consultation with your attorney. You should obviously write your own statement, but you should be aware of the types of things that need to be demonstrated and proven in your statement. Details are important. Dates, times, locations, names, all of these types of details are crucial when creating an asylum case. The types of things that happen to you, whether it was government action or actions by somebody else, what you did in response, how it created fears, who was there, other people who witnessed the events that happened to you. Was there news media? Was there reports in police records, what have you, hospital records, whatever. These things are crucially important in putting together your personal statement, including all of these details, because these are your words. This is your testimony. When an asylum officer or an immigration judge are looking at your personal statements and talking to you about that, they're going to try to make sure that your personal statement, your testimony, matches the other evidence, timelines of the circumstances going on in the country from where you're claiming asylum. All of these things are going to be considered. So this is a crucial part of it. Internal inconsistencies, lack of detail, generalization, things like that, those can create huge problems for your asylum case. And a really important piece of information and a kind of guiding principle is your credible testimony on your personal statement and to the immigration officer can be enough to sustain an asylum case. Obviously, the more evidence you have, the better, but this is going to be the foundation. If you need help preparing an affirmative asylum case, contact my team at the Gaston Law Firm. You can reach us at 772-219-0101, or you can find us on the web at www.gastonlawfirm.com. At the Gaston Law Firm, we are building American futures.